Okay, 7:28 now. Wow. So can we start now? There's still 2 minutes more. Okay, what we're going to do is, because we said we're going to start at 1:30, so it's about 2 minutes more. For those of you that are there, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're not going to do any new thing before the 2 minutes elapse. Okay. Do you have any question as to what we've done so far? Can you hear me, class? Okay. We give them time. Okay. Can we start, class? It's 7:30 now. As we agreed, it's 7:30 now. Can we start? Hello, are you with me? Hello? Hey, time. Time is a problem in this country. Mohammed, are you with me? Dumbuya?
Yes, I'm back.
I gave 12 minutes. I think that should be enough for prayers now. I've already done my prayers and I'm back. I was back since last 4 minutes. So can we start? Mamat, are you online?
Yes, Mr. Governor.
So, yes, I'm back.
You are back.
Yes, we can start.
Yeah, we need to start because we agreed 7:30. It's 7:31 now. We got to. I have not gone home, and well, I'll not say to the Jeda Kundanka that I'm hungry, but you know.
Yes.
Right. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, so I think we can start now. Yeah, can we start now?
Okay.
Right. Good.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Right. So before the break, we were looking at beauty company. Okay. So yes. Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. Okay. So, class, can we proceed, please?
Hello, Mr. Fofana.
Yes, Mamad.
Mr. Fofana.
Mamad, yes, go ahead. What do you want to say? Yes. Oh my God. Okay, shall we proceed, class?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
continue.
So yes.
Yeah, I
So
say we are
were
back. We
looking
are
at
back
the
now. You can continue.
we are looking at okay, fine. Okay. Okay. Right. So we were looking at break-even analysis for a multiple product for a company called Beauty Company. Okay, we've
Yes, Mr.
seen
Fofana. Yes.
uh,
Yes, we
we've
can go. We can
seen
go.
that Beauty Company has got two products, which is
Continue now. We can continue.
nail. Oh, why is he disturbing? Can someone call Mamat and tell him what he's doing? Maybe he doesn't have good network. I don't know why.
Yes, I mean.
Hello, can you people hear me? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, Mr. Fufana, we are hearing you.
Mamat does not seem to be hearing me. Okay, anyway, we're going to proceed. Can someone call him and tell him that maybe he's not getting good network? We are proceeding, yeah? Okay, so Beauty Company, like I said, has got two products, which is the nail polish and the lipstick. Okay, we agreed that if you have more than one product, the way you calculate your break-even point is different from when you have more than one product. Okay, so when we have one product, we calculate our break-even analysis using fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. But when we have a situation whereby we have more than one product, we always find the contribution of each of the products and the contribution to sales ratio of each of the products, and then we find the weighted average contribution to sales ratio for each of the products, and we add them together. That will give us our total weighted average CS ratio. We're going to divide that by, we're going to take the fixed cost divided by our total weighted average CS ratio for all the products. Is that clear? So this is what exactly we are coming to do. So we've already calculated the contribution for nail polish. I'll make this bold. Okay. We've calculated the CS ratio. We said the CS ratio is this contribution divided by the sales, and our sales is 100%. That's why we still have the same. Okay. And our weighting. So I'm going to insert one cell here. Then I'll call it weighting, W-E-I-G-H-T-I-N-G. And our weighting here is equivalent to what? It's equivalent to what? Our market share, isn't it? It's equivalent to our market share. Okay, so what's the market share for nail polish, class? What's the market share? Huh? What's the market share for nail polish?
30%, 30%.
30%.
Excellent, 30%. Okay, so the market share for nail polish is 30%. Good. Good, very good. So we're going to take all these percentages and take them to 0 DP. Right. So now we're done with our nail polish. Let's go to our second product. So I'm just going to copy this so I can just edit it. So I paste. Okay. So our next product is what? Lipstick. So I just type LIPSTICK. Okay, once you've done one, you don't have to start doing everything again, but you can copy paste, because look at it, when I copied and pasted, it came with all the formats. Okay, so what is the weighting or the market share of lipstick?
70.
70. So just say 70%. Sorry, I need to format this. Take them off. So just format them to percentage. Then I have 70, correct, 70%. And what about the contribution? What's the contribution for lipstick? What's the contribution for lipstick?
60.
The contribution is what? 60%.
60%.
Okay, how is it 60%? We've been told that lipstick sales are 70% of the total sales value, and their variable costs are 40% as a percentage of sales value. So variable cost is 40%, sales is 100%, okay? As such, contribution is 100% minus 40%, simple. Okay, so we have our contribution as 100% minus, 100% minus what? We need to do an equals 100% minus 60%. Okay, minus 60%. So that gives us 40%. So our contribution is 40%. So what's our contribution to sales ratio? The same, 40 divided by 100 multiplied by 100. So that is the same 40%. Is that clear?
Sorry, Mr. Fulton, how do you get that 60%?
How do I get?
That's 60%.
The 60% is given in the question. We've been told that the variable cost, the 60%, what is given in the question is the variable cost of 40%. We've been told that lipstick's variable cost is 40% as a percentage of sales value. So if variable cost 40% as a percentage of sales value, that means sales value is what? 100%. So if sales value is 100%, what will be our contribution? Our contribution is simply sales minus variable cost, 100% minus 60% gives us 40%. So that's what we have done.
Sales, yeah, at 70%.
It's 100%.
No,
It's
it's 100% minus
40.
60%. The 70%, yes, the 70% is the market share for lipstick.
Okay, I got it.
You got it, yeah? Okay, good. So now we've got our CS ratio at 40%. So now let's calculate. Yes.
I think the variable
Yes,
cost is 40%. The variable cost, I think it is 40%. So, yeah.
Yes, the variable cost is 40%, correct?
So it's going to be 100% minus 40%. You have 60%.
Oh. Sorry, you said the variable cost is 40%. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Instead of minus 40%, sorry. Instead of minus 40%, yeah, you're right. Instead of minus 40%,
Instead of
I did minus 60%.
Right. It is.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it should be 40%. Thank you for spotting that. Yeah, the variable cost is 40%, so it's 100% minus 40%, not 100. So instead, I type the answer. Okay. So thanks for correcting that. Yeah, good. So the contribution is 60%, which is the 100%, which is the sales value, less variable cost 40%. So that gives us 60%. And the contribution to sales ratio is contribution of 60% over sales of 100%. So 60 over 100 times 100 is still 60%. Okay? So now let's calculate our weighted average for nail polish and our weighted average for lipstick. So this one, we're going to change this to lipstick. Okay. Lipstick. Good. So what is our weighted average for nail polish? How should we calculate our weighted average for nails polish? Our weighted average CS ratio, sorry. Our weighted average CS ratio.
Yes, is we will have 60 by 70 because the share, the market share of lipstick is 70%, I think.
Okay, so our weighted average CS ratio for nail polish will be equal to what? Okay, our weighted average CS ratio for nail polish, you say it's going to be what? What are we multiplying by what?
30 by the CS ratio.
Okay, so the weighted average is simply the weighting, which is the same as the market share multiplied by the CS ratio. Okay, the weighting or the market share multiplied by the calculated CS ratio. As you can see, we enter. So once we enter, we have 17%. Obviously, if we take this to 1 DP, it would be 16.5. So we take everything to 1 decimal place. Okay. So what about lipstick? What's the weighted average CS ratio for lipstick?
Yes, that's 60% by 70%.
Okay. So the weighted average CS ratio for lipstick is the market share of lipstick or the weighting for lipstick multiplied by the CS ratio. So that's equals C19 multiplied by C21, we enter. So that's 42%. Okay. So the total weighted average CS ratio is what? So the total weighted average CS ratio for the two of them is we add the two of them. So which will be the weighted average CS ratio for nail polish plus the weighted average CS ratio for lipstick. We add all of them together. So that gives us 58.5. So our total weighted average is 58.5%. Okay. So this will be our denominator, and then our numerator will be the total fixed cost. Is that clear, everybody? So our numerator will be total fixed cost. So break-even point, I just put for multiple products is equal to the total fixed cost, sorry, let me just sorry. So yeah, let's proceed. Sorry, somebody was trying to call me. Right. So the break-even point for multiple products is equals to the total fixed cost, divided by the total weighted average CS ratio, divided by the total weighted average WA C/S ratio. Is that clear? So it is the total fixed cost divided by the total weighted average CS ratio. So that's the CS ratio, the weighted average CS ratio for all the products. So what's our total fixed cost, class?
400,000.
400,000.
So we say equals 400 onto 3 divided by our total weighted average CS ratio, which is C24. So we click on C24, we enter. So that gives us 683. We have to round this up to the nearest whole number. So we go to our formatting, number formatting to do 2 dp. Let's round it up to 0 dp. So that gives us 683,761 US dollars. Okay. Okay, is this clear? So our break-even point for multiple products is always total fixed cost divided by the total weighted average CS ratio. That's the CS ratio for all of the products. In this case, it's only 2. So our total fixed cost is 400,000 divided by this gives us $683,761 as our break-even point in currency. Okay, is this clear?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's proceed. We have a lot to do.
Yeah. Mr. Fofana,
Yes.
for me, I'm having 2% now. I don't know if I will be staying till my phone goes off.
Okay, you have 2%. It's okay. It's okay. Once it goes off, maybe you just have to refer to the video. We only have one topic to do. Maybe in the next half an hour maximum, we should be done, inshallah. Okay?
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Good. So any questions, please, before we move? Any questions before we move? Are you happy with break-even analysis?